Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a general reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Pisces. Let's just get the spiel out of the way. Hope y'all are doing good, hope y'all are doing well, stay happy, healthy, all that jazz. But let's get the spiel out of the way so we can just get into the reading. Energy is fluid, it's not linear, which means that anything in the reading that we talk about could be happening to you at a different pace. Everyone moves through energy differently. So this could be in your past, you could be going through it at the moment right now, or this could be something to come in the future. If I say masculine and feminine, I'm just talking about the energies, but if it is gender or sex specific, I'll let you guys know. Lastly, cross watchers. If I say Pisces, but you actually think this is your role in the story, feel free to switch it however you see fit, because I always say if it resonates, it resonates. Don't worry about the rest. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can find all the information you need down below in the description box. My other social media, like my Instagram, TikTok, all that's down there as well. So yeah, let's just dive right into this. Wasn't picking up on a whole lot for you guys, to be honest. Cancer, I feel like I just did that one came like right away, but not really feeling a whole lot for you guys. I was guided to use, this is the Spellcaster's Tarot. So we're going to be diving into this today. We're going to be diving into this a little bit. Let's see what comes out, and then we're just going to go from there. We're just going to wing it, okay? So what all messages do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? And I know this is coming out a little late into August, but generally they last for about, I'd say 3 to 4 weeks, because everyone goes through energy very differently. So I always give it a couple weeks. And I'll be doing the September one soon, since we are indeed in Virgo season. Yeah, song stuck in my head. Okay, one more. That was a good one. It was a good one. Let's see. What is the overall energy for my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? Well, this one wanted to stay out. Okay, so King of Swords. So, sorry for the glare. These cards are shiny, but King of Swords, so you could be dealing with a air sign. There we go. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. What's on the bottom here? Ooh, no, I don't like this. 8 of Swords, so more air energy, but this is really feeling like trapped up here. Trapped in your own thoughts. Could be anxiety, just overthinking of some kind. Sometimes can lead to depression, but I feel like you guys are feeling like you are trapped, like in a jail cell in your own head right now. And it could be because this is a person that you are dealing with, which could be an air sign. I'm going to put these actually next to each other. Or I am hearing, I'm hearing for some of you, you guys are struggling to become that King of Swords, and Spirit would like you to adapt to that energy. I feel like someone's having a hard time, or it could be a small group of you. I feel like someone is having a difficult time making decisions and being that King of Swords, being the person who sits down and says, this is what I want, this is how I'm going to go get it, and just kind of being clear on what's next coming into the future. Clear with your thoughts, how you're processing, how you're communicating, right? I feel like someone's just having a hard time with that. It could be that you're having a hard time expressing yourself, like it's happening up here, but you're having trouble getting it out. But some sort of issue, I feel like trapped in your own head, overthinking, unable to really make decisions. Spirit, I feel like, is just kind of coming in and being like, you need to be this King of Swords. Like, you need to. You really need to. Underneath that is the 7 of Cups, so confusion, not sure. I think you guys are definitely having, at least a portion of you, having a difficult time expressing yourselves, or trying to get what's in your head out, or trying to figure out, okay, like it's in here and I have this idea, like how do I execute it? Let's see what else we got. So what other messages do we have for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Ooh. So 8 of Pentacles coming out next there. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles to me, because Pentacles are money, finance, it's also security and stability. And the 8 to me is kind of karma. What you put in, you get back, etc. So I feel like this is Spirit saying don't worry about what's happening in like the nitty-gritty details. To focus on the fact that just put in the hard work, take things one step at a time, do one thing and then another and another, and check it off one at a time. It's about the step in front of you, not the whole staircase. And I think that's what the primary like topic here is, if you will, the theme. 8 of Pentacles is you get what you give. You know, so I feel like that's kind of what the 8 of Pentacles is. You put so much hard work into something already, whether it's a person, relationship, some part of life, you have put so much of your time and energy into like building something. And I feel like this is Spirit being like, listen, don't get caught up in the fact that you had a trip up or you had a quick obstacle or something like that. I feel like that's what it is there's a tiny little something or other that trips you up and sends you spiraling. And it could be just very like daydreamy, and you kind of have this thought in your head of how you want it to go and turn out, how you want it to be built and brought to life, and then something happens and I feel like you guys just spiral for some reason. And it doesn't have to be spiral in a sense of just, you know, doom and gloom, but you kind of get into this mindset now where you're like, this isn't going how I want, and this isn't how I thought it would be, and I can't do XYZ, so like I can't do this at all. And like I feel like there's a lot of judging or like a lot of pressure on you. But 8 of Pentacles is that you've been putting in so much work and so much effort into something. Like, don't let the little stuff kind of bog you down and stop you from going after what you want. You're at the 8 out of 10. Like, you've built something for yourself. Don't let some other dumb shit get in the way and stop you from being the badass that you are. I should probably listen to my own advice. Oh my God, look at this. The Sun. So whatever you're doing makes you happy. You have fun doing it. Whether it be a person or a career or a hobby or whatever it is that you've put a lot of time into, you put a lot of hard work and dedication with the 8 of Pentacles, it makes you happy. The Sun is Leo energy. So it could be that you're dealing with a Leo, but whether, again, it's a person, hobby, whatever, you enjoy it. It makes you fucking happy. So stop getting tripped up on these little tiny things that don't matter, because the point is that you're having fun and you're enjoying what you're doing. Like, don't lose sight of that. So Hierophant here, this is Taurus energy. So a couple of different things. With this card, this could mean that this is a happy romantic connection, because the Hierophant oftentimes for me is long-term commitments, marriages, things of that nature. So it could be here. Oh, look, you have the Empress at the bottom. And then 3 of Cups. I just heard celebrate the little wins, or like the little things. Celebrate those little like milestones along the way. Don't lose sight of shit. Just don't. Don't forget the stuff that you've accomplished along the way just because you're not where you want to be yet. Acknowledge those. And, you know, be happy for them. Feel grateful. Feel appreciative for those things. Find the gratitude in those little things. Just because you're not there at the end goal in the way that you want it to be, like, you know, don't be too hard on yourself, basically. But the Hierophant could definitely be that this is a happy situation, marriage commitment, otherwise. But beyond that, for some of you, I feel like this is like, which makes sense for Pisces because you guys are ruled by Neptune, very like daydreamy type of energy here. But I feel like some of you, this Hierophant can actually be more so like a spiritual teacher. So Queen of Cups. I just clarified for the Hierophant. I just kind of want to see. So Queen of Cups. So you could be, this could be you, right? Because Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? That's your energy. Then you also have 7 of Wands, followed by the Chariot. Very interesting. So to me, what I get from this, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This is kind of wild. Ace of Swords? What? 8 of Wands? Wow, this is crazy. Page of Pentacles. So I don't feel like this is romantic. I don't feel like this is romantic whatsoever anymore. That's the cutest little yellow bird right out there. I feel like this yellow bird is a like direct message from spirit. Direct and blatant message from spirit, and I'm not sure what, because I don't know the symbolism of yellow birds, but look it up because it might be important for you, because I feel like it's important right now. But so I don't feel like this is a romantic thing. What I feel like this is more so career, hobby, something that you're building is kind of like what I feel like this is, because having the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Wands usually can be kind of like defensive, but this more so to me is, it's almost like it's not a lot to stand on, or so you think, but this is mine. It's not a lot, but this is mine. And that's kind of like what I feel like this is. And I feel like, look at that bird too. Speaking of birds, the bird at the bottom to me is also like messages from spirit. So I feel like this is you I feel like you're putting a lot of yourself into something. And again, take it how it resonates. Maybe it is romantic. I don't feel that way for this reading. But this Queen of Cups, most likely you with the Seven of Wands, you're defending what you've built. You're sticking by it, pushing through. But I feel like just maybe sometimes with that Eight of Swords, you get stuck inside of your own head. You know, you kind of hit a speed bump and you're like, oh God. But the Chariot, so this is fast. This is very fast moving. And I feel like this is almost, it's hard to explain. Like, it's like whatever you are doing, you have built. You have built. And it is right where you need to be. You are in the place that you're supposed to be at the right time. And don't question that. I feel like I have to say that. Like, don't question this. You guys with the Chariot and the Wheel of Fortune, this is like you're putting a lot in. You are going to get it back because you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. So life path, North Node, whatever it is that you kind of look to say, like, you know, where do I go with my life? You're doing it. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're 100% doing what you are meant to do in this lifetime. Keep doing it. Wheel of Fortune to me is karma. So whatever you're putting in, you are getting back. Kind of like I said, like the Eight of Pentacles. But positive karma here moving forward. Wheel of Fortune is stuff that is, you know, it's fated for you. And there's no changing it. So whatever is coming in next, like, you are getting what you have put in. It's coming back to you. And I feel like tenfold. Like, it's coming back to you tenfold. So if there's something that you want to accomplish, what have you, and that's that stuff that's tripping you up, where it's just like, I want this, I'm trying my best, you know, I'm not getting what I want, or it doesn't look the way that I want, it's coming. It is 110% coming to you quickly. It's almost like whatever you're owed, because you've put so much into this. And I feel like you guys, whatever you're doing, you have helped a lot of people, or you've helped someone in a really drastic way. And I feel like spirit is almost like rewarding you for this. Like, you put in so much, it's almost like they are gracing you with a gift or some sort of blessing. Because then we have Ace of Swords coming out next, followed by that Eight of Wands. Then we also have the Page of Pentacles, right? So to me, what I feel like this is, the Page of Pentacles is kind of like a student for me. This is someone who's willing to learn and start this new journey. You know, how do I build this? How do I do this? How do I create this? And then the Eight of Wands for me is coming in very, very quickly. And then Ace of Swords, new beginnings, but clarity, understanding. So I feel like if there's something that you wanted before, or a way you wanted something to happen, the nitty-gritty details that tripped you up, I think you're going to be understanding why, and why you haven't been able to obtain it quite yet, or attain it rather quite yet, because the Page of Pentacles is definitely student energy to me. New beginnings, kind of similar to an ace, but I feel like this is a little bit more action here. So I feel like there's some like bird symbolism too, where I feel like you might be getting like maybe a message from spirit, or you might be on some like I said, because this is to clarify the Hierophant. So I feel like this is that spiritual teacher. So if you guys are a spiritual teacher of some kind, I feel like you are putting in a lot of work, you're helping a lot of people, and it's coming back to you, like I said, like tenfold. clarity and guidance here, and just kind of cutting through the bullshit. Unadulterated spiritual truth there with that sword. Eight of Wands is so quick, and then you're always willing to learn. So it's like you'll understand, and then I think that you guys will have the ability to bounce back. Like once you understand and get that truth that you need, and it comes in real quick, and you're like, oh, okay. And it's like you're a good student, you understand these things. Especially with you being Pisces, I feel like it's easy for you guys to understand and adapt to like spiritual things, if that makes sense. So whatever it is that you guys are doing, I feel like if there's one thing in particular you want to accomplish, one thing that's tripping you up that you can think of where you're like, oh, this went wrong and it really just kind of like killed me, it bothered me, whatever. With that Ace of Swords and the Eight of Wands, you're going to understand, I think, soon. And you might just have some more, work to do. But again, enjoy the process, It's not about that end goal, it's about the journey, and it's about all the cards falling on the floor. Oh, wow, that's way too many. That's like literally 8 cards. I don't want to do that. I just want a couple. Let's see, what other messages do we have for Pisces? Ooh. Jeez Louise. So the Three of Pentacles just came out. I'll show you that while I continue to shuffle. Three of Pentacles can often mean that you are working with others to achieve something or accomplish something. So again, this could be either a business that you have maybe where you are dealing with clients. It could be that you are working with maybe friends or other people who are there to offer you something where you're like a good team or a good combo. Because the Three of Pentacles is taking something, bringing it to life. Hey, I have this idea. How can we make this real? And then Seven of Pentacles. So this is putting in a lot of work, watering something over time, taking your time. Whatever you have done, you have put so much work into, so much. You've put so much of yourself into it. And I feel like you guys, like there's an emphasis for me on the fact that everything is connected and everything is energy. So I feel like whatever you're doing is just natural to you and makes perfect sense for you to do. It's almost like, yeah, of course Pisces would be off doing this thing that fits them, that suits them perfect. Like that's their vibe. That's very on brand, if you will. The Two of Pentacles. So you're definitely at a crossroads here with the Two of Pentacles. Why is that though? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? That's odd. Two of Pentacles followed by Page of Swords, Page of Wands, and Queen of Wands. I feel like this is you like not speaking up for yourself or not speaking up for like what you want in some sort of way. So this could be like a lack of boundaries, whether it's with the people that you are working with or with clients or something like that. To me, this is kind of a lack of boundaries because you have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom here and the Tower. There's kind of like a holding on to some really shitty energy there, which I don't like. Could be a little bit of resisting, holding back. Four of Pentacles is kind of like holding on to what I feel like is holding on to something, not letting it happen, especially with the Tower, because the Tower is usually a place that you stay in too long and then it collapses type of thing. But this Queen of Wands is surrounded by these two pages, and pages are about messages and kind of like small communication. But having the Queen in the middle, you could have like fire in your immediate chart or just heavy fire in your chart. You could be dealing with a fire sign. I believe the Queen of Wands is Aries in particular, but Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But you have these two people here. And then I feel like this is kind of who you should be or you want to be or something like that, because you have the two kind of like messages, because this is like wanting to communicate and this is kind of wanting to start something. And then in the middle, the Queen of Wands is usually the person who knows what they want and knows how they're going to get it. Like, you know what? I'm going to go after it because I want it and I deserve it. It's kind of like that confident energy. By having the Page of Wands and Page of Swords, because this is clarifying the Two of Pentacles. So for me, it's kind of like that back and forth, like that crossroads, where it's like, I want to do this, or I want to say this, I want to ask for this, but you're not doing it. So that could be, like I said, where the boundaries kind of weirdly come into play. It's kind of odd to me, though. Hanged Man, so in a pause. I feel like this is you not necessarily being able to ask for what you want. And I do feel like you guys have more of like a soft demeanor. But the star, this to me says that you're prolonging that like wish fulfillment, that dream that you want, that thing that you want, because I feel like you're almost afraid to ask for it, or like afraid to put someone else out of their way, or like inconvenience someone else. So it could be maybe that you connect with someone on a business sense, and they are supposed to do something for you and they're not, or they're late and they're like, I'm so sorry, XYZ, I haven't gotten it to you, I'm working on whatever, and you're not able to say, you know, I understand that, but I really need it by this time. Like, I feel like you guys are having a difficult time doing that, setting those boundaries for yourself, because you don't want to inconvenience others. But don't do that. Don't let that be the reason that you, yeah, look at this. 9 of Cups too. The Hanged Man is that pause and suspension, so you're not going to get, if you don't speak up for yourself, you can't, how are you going to get what you want? Because then, like I said earlier, so 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and then out came this 2 of Pentacles. First of all, look at all those Pentacles. So whatever you're doing meant for you, something that you're building off of, you're working your way through it, building a name for yourself, or building some sort of business, or building stability in some way, shape, or form here is what I feel like. There's so many Pentacles. We had the Page of Pentacles as well earlier. And then all of these. 8 of Pentacles, I forgot. 8 of Pentacles was the beginning. But this to me is like you're putting a lot of work in doing these things, but then you have the 2 of Pentacles. And I feel like it's almost like I feel like you guys need a little bit more boost of like confidence of whatever it is that you are doing. And again, I feel like this is more so a business hobby, something that you're creating and bringing to life that makes you really happy, but you're not asking for what you want when it comes to that for some reason. I feel like it's that you guys just don't have that confidence, not yet. And that, like with the 2 of Pentacles, like you're at this crossroads of like, I want to say this or do this or what have you, but you're either censoring yourself or not kind of asking for what you want. And it could be because you have that thought in your head of, oh, it's supposed to look like this. And when it doesn't look like that, and it's harder than you think it should be, you get into this mindset, which I just heard self-deprecating. So you guys could be just like, I suck, I'm not good at this, what's the point, But you're clearly doing what you're supposed to be doing. Because earlier, clarifying that Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot, you're where you're supposed to be, 110%. Look at that. It's like divine timing in every way possible. It's like you're doing what you're meant to be doing, but you need to have a little bit more confidence and belief in yourself, so that way you can ask for what you want, be assertive, and get what you need to create more and turn it into whatever it is that it looks like inside of your head, you know? It's your vision. So don't be afraid to, you know, bother people. It's your vision. And if you have like clients and things like that, and you're being paid for it, like it's, you know, your time and your energy and whatever it is that you do, you are providing time, energy, etc., and whatever other, you know, service there might be, you should be respected for that. So anyways, whether it's romantic or career, hobby, what have you, you deserve the respect from other people, and you deserve, you know, happiness to get what you want, to have your dreams come true, just like everyone else. So I'm gonna keep these kind of short just because I have a couple more and I am late on these so badly. But like I said, if you want to check out any of my other social media as well as book a personal reading for me with me, then all the information is in the description box below. You can check out my website, email me from there, we can set something up. But thank you for allowing me the honor to read for you. I feel like my words are slowly going downhill. Thank you for allowing me the honor to read for you. Appreciate, love every single one of you guys. Thank you all so much for your support. And I will see you guys in the September videos. All right, bye.